Newsflash, for all of you people that want to lose weight and keep it off for life, diets do not work. And here's why. Now, I'm sure lots of you have heard some of the cool, trendy new diets that are breaking the internet from some of the big social media influencers that promise you that if you follow their diet, you will lose weight and be beautiful like them. Here's the problem. Almost all of those crash diets force you to eat a bare minimum amount of food. Basically, starve yourself. So of course you're gonna lose weight over the course of 1 or 2 or 3 months. Now let's just say you lose 50 pounds in 3 months through this starvation diet. Now after 3 months, of course, you reach your goal weight, you're gonna be satisfied with your results. Now at that point, you're gonna go back to eating the way you used to eat, which is what got you fat in the first place. Here's the biggest problem of it all. The 50 pounds that you lost, half of it is valuable muscle. Now, when you put those 50 pounds back on, almost all of it is gonna be fat. You lost a lot of that valuable muscle. Do you know how hard it is to get back muscle, especially as you get older? Now, what's gonna happen is you're gonna realize that you look worse than you did when you originally did that starvation or crash or wacky diet from that fancy social media influencer. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna find another diet, okay? Or maybe try the same one again, hoping for different results like an insane person. Now you do it a second and a third time, and what happens is you lose weight, you gain it back, and through that process of doing it 2 and 3 and 4 times over the course of however many years, you're gonna lose a ton of muscle, you're gonna gain back all the weight and fat that you lost, and what's gonna happen is your muscles are gonna basically deteriorate and you're gonna destroy your body. So a 30 and a 40-year-old now becomes a 50, a 60, and a 70-year-old. Have you ever reached for an old person that doesn't really eat much and just grab their arm and realize that their arm is basically just skin and bones? That's what happens to people when they don't know how to eat. If you don't learn how to eat, you're never gonna be able to actually reach your goal weight and maintain it for life. What I teach is basically there's only one way to achieve your goal weight for life, and that's knowing how to eat. And the only way to burn body fat without having to exercise, okay? Because exercise is great, but it's not gonna burn your body fat and keep it off. There's only so much exercise you can do, and who wants to do exercise every day, hours upon hours, okay? It's just a matter of time before you get tired of it, life gets in the way, you get an injury, and you can no longer exercise. So it's not gonna work for you. The only thing that's gonna help you achieve your goal weight is knowing how to eat right. And that's what I teach. You have to basically maintain a calorie deficit. So you wanna make sure that your daily calorie allowance is low enough where you're burning more calories than you're actually eating. That's how you lose body fat. Now, the important thing, the way you maintain your muscle as you lose your body fat throughout this process is to make sure that your limited calorie allowance has a wise ratio of macronutrients. The calories you eat have to be nutrient dense. They have to be valuable, not empty calories. Bottom line, a wise ratio of macronutrients is moderate to high amount of protein, a moderate amount of fat, and low to moderate carbohydrates. And by maintaining that wise ratio of macronutrients, your calorie allowance is going to be rich. It's going to be nutrient dense. It's going to satisfy you. And by knowing which foods to eat that are nutrient dense and actually taste good, you're never going to get bored of this lifestyle. That's right, I said it. Lifestyle, not a diet. So if you want to actually lose body fat, maintain your muscle mass, and stay young and strong and healthy for life, then you have to know how to eat. And that's what I teach. I teach a lifestyle because diets don't work.